हेलो गाइस, बैडमिंटन खेलने जाते हैं, थोड़ा न्यूज़ वगैरह सुन ले रहे साथ साथ।
which are part of the United Nations. So essentially, the world is ignoring Pakistan's role in being the sponsor of terrorism. And look at the irony of this. The state sponsor of terrorism is being given the leadership role by the global community in these efforts to counter terrorism. This definitely creates a unique diplomatic and security and strategic challenge for India. So let's break down this topic. Let's go beyond the article and understand this in complete detail. See, recently in the month of June, Pakistan assumed the chair position of a very important committee, the Taliban Sanctions Committee, which is part of the UN Security Council. The Taliban Sanctions Committee has played a pivotal role to bring sanctions, global sanctions, on designated terrorists from the Taliban and other related entities. And today Pakistan is heading this committee as the chair. Then Pakistan was also made the vice chair of the Counter-Terrorism Committee of the UN Security Council. All the 15 members of UNSC, the 5 permanent members and the 10 non-permanent members, they are part of the Counter-Terrorism Committee, which is one of the key platforms within the UNSC. If you look at the UN Charter and the principles and goals that are outlined for the United Nations, one of the primary goals of the UN is to maintain global peace and stability.
Right.
So as part of maintaining global peace and stability, the UN has a role to counter terrorism as well.
सही बात है।
UNSC, which assumes this role to maintain global peace and stability, is responsible
UNSC का काम है
at the global level.
ग्लोबल पीस और टेररिज्म को कंट्रोल करना।
Pakistan has been made the vice chair of this critical committee. And it's not just that.
एंड बहुत ही
Pakistan, which has been elected as a non-permanent member,
अच्छा, इसका लीडिंग रोल मिल चुका है।
2-year term as a non-permanent member of the UNSC. In the month of July, Pakistan
उल्टा खेल हो रहा है थोड़ा।
the chair position, the presidency of the UNSC. Now some might argue that this is routine, this is procedural, because as per the UN Charter and the rules of the UN, all the 15 members will get a chance to hold the presidency by rotation. But the fact that Pakistan, despite being known as a state sponsor of terrorism, is being accorded with these responsible roles, which basically counters India's narrative, India's push to designate Pakistan as a state sponsor of terrorism. Look at other bodies as well. At the Financial Action Task Force, the FATF, which is an intergovernmental body to combat money laundering and terrorist financing, Pakistan has been grey-listed 3 times. And recently it was removed from the grey list in 2022. Though it has failed to take substantial action against for India. India made efforts to prevent this from happening, but thanks to the support Pakistan gets from few countries to global powers which are looking after their own vested interests, Pakistan was removed from the grey list in 2022. Then the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, which is largely controlled by Western countries, by European powers and United States, it has provided a $1 billion loan recently, even after the Pahalgam terror attack. Just days after the Pahalgam attack, the IMF approved a further release of funds as part of the extended fund facility, which Pakistan is receiving as a bailout package to uplift its
वर्ल्ड लेवल पे जो बॉडीज हैं वो कॉपरेट नहीं कर रहे हैं बेसिकली।
So essentially, across these global platforms, Pakistan is being recognized as a responsible player, though it is a well-established rogue actor, a rogue state. This reminds me, some years ago,
चलो गाइस, बैडमिंटन खेल कर आते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत तो आइडिया लग गया आज के न्यूज़ का।
Muammar Gaddafi,